What up, Broncos country? Welcome back. Holy cow. What a game. It was not pretty. It was very ugly. But the Broncos got a win. I don't even think the final score really talks the whole story about this game. I feel like the Colts really dominated a lot of the first half and a little bit heading into the second half until the momentum changed when Jonathan Taylor dropped that touchdown. Easy touchdown, man. He found the hole through the defense. He had like a 30-yard run and dropped the ball on the 1-yard line before he crossed the plane. And it ended up being a touchback for the Broncos. At the time, it kind of sucked because the Broncos got the ball, couldn't score. They went 3 and out after that. There was a couple times in this game where the Broncos had got a turnover. I kind of count this as a turnover. And they couldn't capitalize off of the Colts' mistakes. So, unfortunately, I mean, that needs to be cleaned up. I mean, you definitely got to take advantage of turnovers when you get them in this league. Now, I will say that they still got a blowout victory even with that. This game, it felt really slow. Like, a lot of people were freaking out. They're like, oh, we're going to lose, man. We had a good run. But I was like, no. Okay? We got a lot of game left. And we're still in this thing. But yeah, slowly but surely, the Broncos just needed to get some... They just needed to get some help from the defense. I mean, the offense today was just not doing much. We'll go through the winners and losers here. I already talked about the first loser, and he plays for the Colts, Jonathan Taylor. That was a huge call right there. That right there that cost them their season most likely. They still have a slim chance to get in, but they're going to have to hope for the Chargers to lose. I don't think, I think this is their chance for the Broncos to lose in front of them. I don't think that's going to happen for them anymore. Now, looking at this, it says a winner is Bo Nix. Now, he had a rough game. It's probably his worst game of the season. He threw 3 interceptions. Even in his press conference was like, I hope this is the last time I throw 3 interceptions. But you got to remember, he's a rookie. He's going to make mistakes. This was definitely a rookie moment in this game. I mean, coming off the bye week, he looked like he was a little too relaxed. And he definitely wasn't in the rhythm of things. But, he came back. He bounced back and threw 3 touchdown passes as well. So, it wasn't all bad at the end of the day. He only had 130 passing yards, though. The Colts defense, I got to give them props. They played really good on covering guys. Like, Bo Nix is having a rough time. And unfortunately, this might have put a dent in his Offensive Rookie of the Year. But, it is what it is, man. He's exceeded expectations for a lot of people. So, including me. It's been very pleasant. So, that's that. Another winner. Oh my gosh. Nick Benito, man. Oh. This dude, 2 games in a row, has 2 pick sixes. Dude, when he had this pick 6 in this game, I was jumping up and down. I'm not even kidding. That play had me hyped. After he got that interception, I knew we had this in the bag, even though the game was still not out of reach. But just crowd in it, momentum on our side. There was like 12 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Up 11 at home. I was like, it's gonna be real hard for the Colts now, man. It was pretty nice. But yeah, no, it was a trick play. You had Richardson throw it to 10, and he kind of lined it up the laces, and he threw like a slow-mo pass back to Richardson. Benito read it the whole way, man. He was there, just yoop, thank you, please come again, all the way to the end zone. It was just a early Christmas present. It was awesome. I mean, honestly, I think the early Christmas present was Jonathan Taylor. That really flipped the game into our favor. But as a Colts fan, man, you gotta be sick. You gotta be sick after that. That right there, I believe, cost them their season. But we'll see. We'll see if they can get some help. I think it's gonna be real tough for them to rely on the Broncos to lose, but they're gonna need Chargers to lose. Another winner, Pat Surtain. He got an interception there towards the end. That was a clutch pick off of Richardson. Now, he did go down with an ankle injury. That's something to monitor. We got the Thursday night game coming up. Definitely going to need him because we haven't had Riley Moss. Without Pat Surtain and Riley Moss, whew, man, that's going to be rough. It is going to be rough. I think he should be okay. But he would definitely suck. He might miss a game, though. But I hope Riley Moss comes back. I think he will. But without both, it's going to be rough. It's going to be rough. Another winner, the Broncos defense. They were giving up, big plays in the first half. Didn't look like it was going to be a good day for them. But they stuck with it. Second half, they held Richardson to 172 yards. Actually, I think that was the whole game. I mean, Richardson, he had such a bad completion percentage in this one. I feel like that's probably an issue for him. I don't watch a lot of Colts games, but I was kind of hearing it during the broadcast, and they're saying that he has completion problems. But yeah, we'll look at the completion after this. But yeah, there was a lot of throws he was missing in this one. He got picked off twice. But yeah, Broncos gave up 13 points the first half. Nothing second half. Shut them down second half. Another winner, Marvin Mims. Awesome on punt returns in this game. He had that one big punt return where we were down 13-10. And runs at 60 yards, sets the Broncos up inside the Colts 20. I knew they were going to score after that. I was like, momentum is really on their side. The crowd's in it. It's going to happen. They're going to get a touchdown. Sure enough, they did get the touchdown. And it was Nate Atkins who ended up getting that one. Loser in this one's the Broncos' run game. Again, non-existent. They had 72 yards total on the ground. 23 of those came from nicks. I mean, if they want to go far in the playoffs, they got to, get the run game going. It's just not good enough. I believe it's been 31 games since the Broncos have had a runner go for 100-plus yards. I mean, that's... And the fact that they're a game away from making the playoffs now, they haven't had a 100-yard rusher. I feel like every team has that, like, every other game. Or every game. And, yeah, we just haven't. So, that's got to be better. Has nothing to do with anything that I'm talking about, but odd stat. Going in this game, Broncos were 14-15 against the Colts all time. They have now tied that up. If that matters to anyone. Let's see. Sean Payton. Oh, also, Broncos clinch a winning season for the first time since 2016. When we had Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Trevor Siemian, playing quarterback. But yeah, another winner, Sean Payton. Thought he coached a great game. Chris Abrams drained. Damari Matthews played pretty solid cornerback in this one. A lot better than Levi Wallace. Brand Jones, he had a pick. The tight ends together, Nate Atkins, Adam Troutman, I thought they played great. Riley Dixon had some decent punts in this, so he averaged 47.8 yards per punt and pinned the Colts inside their 23 times in this game. Pretty solid for the special teams. PJ locked. He caused the turnover. I mean, it was dope as well. He literally just laid the hammer on Michael Pittman. And I like Michael Pittman. I think he's a pretty good receiver. And, yeah, he wasn't holding on to that one, man. He laid the smack on him, and DJ Jones able to recover that fumble. Losers. Last but not least, it's the injuries, man. Like I said earlier, Pastertain got to monitor that one. DJ Jones, he's holding his hand walking off the field. Kind of concerned about that because he had tape on it already, so he already had an injury. So hopefully he's okay there. And then Jaleel McLaughlin had a quad injury. I don't know if he returned. I don't remember seeing him come back. Hopefully they kept him out to be, cautious of it. But I don't know. But hey, the Chargers did lose today. The Broncos have officially moved ahead of them in the standings. Let's see here. I think that's everything. Let's go over the game leaders real quick and the stats in the game, and then we'll call it. Richardson, 17-38, 172 yards, 2 picks. Knicks, 20 of 33, 130 yards and 3 touchdowns to 3 interceptions. Like I said, rough game, but he bounced back. He evened it out with the 3 touchdowns. Jonathan Taylor, 22 carries, 107 yards. Bo Nix, 8 carries, 23 yards. Leading rusher. I mean, it's got to be better, man. Bo Nix cannot be leading rusher. Crazy thing is, they still blew out the Colts and were able to win this game. Pittman, 6 catches, 58 yards, and then Sutton, 3 catches for 32 yards and a touchdown. So, again, Sutton had some drops in this one too that he normally makes. Team stats, total yards, Colts 310 to the Broncos 193. That was a pretty big difference there. 5 turnovers for the Colts, 3 turnovers for the Broncos. I mean, yeah, this game was huge on turnovers. Whoever won the turnover battle in this one definitely was going to win the game, and for sure, that's what it came down to. First downs, 18 for the Colts, 13 for Denver. Time for possession, 31-32 for the Colts and 28-28 for the Broncos. All the scoring, so yeah, we were down 13-7 at half. Lutz comes in the third quarter, gets us another 3, made 13-3, and then the fourth quarter is when the Broncos really took over. That's when Adkins got the touchdown. After the Mims return, made 17-13, and after that, the Bonito 50-yard pick 6. They put fumble recovery on here, but that's not what happened. And then Sutton, the 20-yard pass at the end of the game, just to ice the game. That was nice, man. That's Bo Nix and Cortland Sutton's chemistry right there. Nice play there. The Broncos, they move up to 6th in the wild card now with the Chargers lost, and they're now 2nd in the division, 9-5. So yeah, that's pretty awesome right there. Okay, box score real quick. We'll see if there's anything else. Richardson was 7 for 46 yards rushing. Granson had 47 yards. Receiving for the Colts, Downs 32, Gold 23. Taylor fumbled, Pittman fumbled, and Mitchell fumbled. They all lost the fumbles as well. Sacks. So as a team, Colts had 1 as DeForest Buckner. The Broncos had 2 sacks total. You had Tillman with 1, and Franklin Myers and Bonito with both a half sack. If I'm correct, Bonito is now tied for the lead. I don't know. I didn't watch the Bengals game. So I don't know if Henderson now has a bigger lead on Bonito for the sack lead. He might. Check that later. Or you guys comment down below. Interception, Surtain and Brandon Jones had 1. Cross, Franklin, and Womack had 1 for the Colts. And Mims, 3 receptions of punts for 97 yards. Lutz 1 for 1. Dixon 6 punts for 287. That's about it. DJ Jones and Mike Benito with the recoveries for the fumbles. Receiving. McLaughlin had 13 receiving yards. Atkins 15. Mims 20. Troutman 20. Cortland 32. Oh, man. McLaughlin 21. 15 for Williams. And Estime 13 rushing. Oh, boy, man. This is just a team win, man. Just a team win. This was rough. But, hey, you got to look at the big picture. 3 more games. We need to win 1 to clinch a spot in the 2024 postseason / 2025. This is exciting, man. This is really exciting. I haven't been this hyped in a long time. It's been almost a decade, man. We could feel it, man. We could taste it. Anyway, Broncos fans, leave your comments down below, your thoughts on the game. Anyway, hope y'all enjoyed the vid. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new on that. Stay safe, be good, go Broncos. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.